Hello, and welcome to episode 193 of System Override.
It's a special election episode today, so don't forget to get out and vote.
System Override. System Override.
I'm Drayton.
And I'm Jack.
Are you ready?
For what?
I was hoping you were going to tell me.
Oh yeah, Vinyl Press has a new album review this week of Blasterpiece by Bear Ghost. Let's take a look at that.
Sam died.
He will be missed. Just
oh.
kidding. He trashed on. No, he didn't trash on anything of mine.
No, none of us did.
Not yet.
Yeah, you're right. I was.
We
only
all
me.
liked what you had. It's not for us.
Yeah, it's just me that trashes on things.
Yeah.
Guess what? I'm not trashing on
Ooh.
Blasterpiece.
Ah. Blasterpiece
Because that's
is,
my album. That's my album.
There
that's
you
what
go.
That's what I picked.
I was about to say.
Oh, I thought you were picking trash because otherwise I thought you did a good job.
Ooh.
Blasterpiece is a great album.
Hey, Sam, can you say hi?
No, he died.
Oh.
All right.
Whoa.
I'll take care of that.
Oh my goodness.
Say hi one more time, Sam.
What's up?
Ooh.
Dude, I thought Sam was dead.
Same here.
Sam lives? I thought we got rid of him.
I swear to God, I disposed of that body.
Oh no.
I mean, Sam, thank you for joining us through the power of a seance. What are we using?
Dark magics, I believe.
Dark magic.
Are these light magics? No, these are dark magics because he's gonna haunt us after
Dark
this.
magic.
100%.
All right. So, Blasterpiece. I like it a lot.
Okay.
Because it sounds much different than everything, but it's just.
Have you ever had a dream that you had?
But back to Blasterpiece.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get back at. Is that Blasterpiece is actually fantastic because I listened to a lot of it very, very recently, and I still think at first listen was good, second listen good, third listen better, because you start to notice a little bit more and more of what makes it very, very fun. Because it's an upbeat project, definitely.
All right, then, which song stood out?
Oh, Funkle Phil. Funkle Phil was the
Funkle Phil
first
is
one.
so
What was it? The intro actually kind of stood out to me a little bit.
Oh, Introduction to Blasterpiece? Yeah, that one's just like surprisingly good. I thought it was just kind of like intro and prelude. I thought were just kind of like little things, but they hold up by themselves surprisingly well.
If you listen to Logic, his Under Pressure album's intro is super piano flourish based versus the whole thing, which is really synthesized and just beat based, which is super interesting.
Yeah, I know some Logic music.
Some Logic.
No.
No.
I don't.
Thank you for saying that and then lying to my face. You absolute demon, you. But not as much of a demon as Sam is. Cause
Yeah.
he
Yes,
he's
Sam.
dead.
Sam, what are your thoughts?
is. I just
Oh,
thought
he really is dead.
Well,
there he is.
Oh, there you go.
yeah, I don't know. It just didn't really do a whole lot for me. I didn't really enjoy the sound of it a whole lot. I mean, there was a couple parts throughout the album where it definitely hooked my interest a little bit more than others, but yeah,
Like what?
I wasn't a huge fan.
I didn't think you'd be. No, I was very expecting you to not like this.
It's not that I didn't like it, it's that I hate you and didn't like it at all.
Yeah, it's not that I didn't like it. I just hate you.
No, I get where Sam's coming from this. You know, it just didn't stand out to him, weirdly.
Didn't stand out. What the? No. What was the point?
You know, you sound like a screaming chicken.
Brian.
I'm gonna have to agree with Sam.
Okay.
Oh no.
Really didn't stand out to me. Like just hearing that the same guitar tone every song, and those
Mhm.
vocals. It just don't interest me. Right.
What about songs you did like? Anything?
Funkle Uncle stood out as one.
Funkle.
That's what it's called,
Funkle
right?
Phil.
Funkle Phil, yeah, yeah.
Funkle Uncle.
It just
Funkle
Funkle Uncle
Uncle.
sounds
Sounds like
good.
a-
That's a
sounds
good
like
name.
That's a
Disney
good
Channel
name,
show.
yeah.
It is a good name.
Yeah. All right, so let's get the scoring out of the way.
All
Drayton,
right. I'll give it a. Can we do a point value, like point
do-
something?
just do
We're doing out of
points.
10, right?
Yeah, I'll
just
do.
do points. We've been doing points too much. Just give it like a whatever number you
You want whole
feel.
numbers?
I don't care about whole numbers. I can do math.
Okay, I was gonna say I'll give it an 8.5, which is probably the highest thing I've ever given because
What did you give Thundercat?
I give it an 8.
Oh.
I'm giving this an 8.5 because I actually really enjoy this kind of music because it's so silly.
All right, Sam.
I think I'm gonna have to go with like a 4.
I can agree with you, Sam, but
Caden is gripping his chest and convulsing aggressively. Oh, he's back.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
I almost gave their rating. In my own. If I gave it a 9, I would have given them both their ratings put together.
I give it a 9. Okay, we're done.
Stark.
You know, I hope we review Grant McDonald in the next week's episode.
That would really rock.
Indeed. Now it's time for Car Culture, where they review one of the most iconic cars in the U.S., the Mustang.
What's going on, guys? I'm Corey. This is Car Culture, where each week we take one of our favorite cars and break them down just for you. Without further ado, let's get episode 6 of Car Culture started right now. This week we're talking about one of the most iconic muscle cars, the Ford Mustang. The Mustang is the creator of pony cars, which are basically affordable sporty coupes with long hoods. This brought about other cars in the future, such as the Chevy Camaro, the Dodge Challenger, and many others. Mustang's high performance usually always comes from their V8 engines, but they've also offered 6-cylinder engines and even 4-cylinder engines in the past. Now, to take the Mustang back to its roots, we gotta go back over 50 years.
You get bucket seats, wall-to-wall carpeting, all vinyl upholstery, padded instrument panel, and full wheel covers. Even though Mustang is a dream, its low price is a beautiful reality. Test drive one right now at your Ford dealers in Pleasant Dreams.
Starting in 1964, Ford's original concept for the Mustang was for it to be a 2-seater mid-engine car, but that was later changed on due to the high sales in larger 2-door cars such as the Thunderbird. The Mustang was built around being affordable at first, being priced under $2,500, so Ford used components from its other cars such as the Falcon and Fairline. From 1969 to 1973, the Mustang was built larger and larger, giving it a more massive look and allowing for the first ever big block engine to be put inside of it. However, towards the end of this first generation, sales for the Mustang were declining, so it was redesigned back to being smaller again for its second generation in 1974. The Mustang really became an icon during its third generation, which was also called the Fox Body Mustang, which is still highly sought after today. The Fox Body Mustang looks completely different from its previous 2 generations, which you can tell just from the retro 80s vibe that it gives. Although it's heavier than its last generation, the Fox Body is still a couple hundred pounds lighter than its competitors, such as the Camaro, which is also why the Fox Body was sometimes called the Camaro Killer. Another great thing about the Fox Bodies is the torque that they produce, with their 225 horsepower models producing 300 foot-pounds of torque, which is a lot of power right off the bat. Basically, all of these Mustangs were the same under the hood and had endless amounts of aftermarket parts for them. You can build these cars however you want, a drift car, a drag car, a street cruiser, anything. Nowadays, the Mustang is as powerful as ever, with their Shelby GT350 producing 526 horsepower right off the bat, and there's even rumors of the 2019 Shelby GT500 that will be producing over 800 horsepower. The newest generation of the Mustang is the first to include independent rear suspension, and is the first to be marketed worldwide with their right-hand drive options available. For the past 50 years, the Mustang has been so iconic, and I'm really excited to see what the future has in store for it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Car Culture and learned some more about the Ford Mustang. My name is Corey, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Classic. Who doesn't love a Mustang? I look forward to the car they review for next week.
Me too.
Now, today is election day. The polls are open from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. 8 p.m.
8 p.m. That means there's no reason for you not to vote. Get out there and vote.
Now, for the next installment of Beta.
When individuals began to collect more money than entire governments, things changed. Instead of buying islands, the Heiress family bought entire countries. Fast forward several generations, and the heiress family owns 72% of the free world. They set up their own government, centered entirely around business. They called it the conglomerate. You going to let me out at some point?
Oh, you brought a friend.
You need to pay more attention to your front door.
And you need to be more patient. Jackson Tolliver.
Yeah, but how did you know?
Not important. T, I need you to run a name for me.
Shoot.
Sid.
I've got a bunch of people named Sydney. Sound familiar?
Sid isn't a person, it's a place.
Holy shit, it can talk?
How is it spelled?
C-I-D.
It's an acronym, not a name.
Is that not how you pronounce it?
He's talking about the Ares Corporation Computational Intelligence Division.
That's where he was made.
It was shut down over 20 years ago, though.
That must mean he's an Eris matrix.
Those are priceless in the Greyland markets.
And if that's true, there could be more matrices there. Oh, we gotta check it out.
I know where it is. I'll go with you.
I think we can handle it ourselves.
I need to get out more. I'll go with.
I said...
It's not up for debate.
Fine. You're driving then.
Hold on. What exactly are you planning on doing there?
What do you think? We're going to break in and hopefully find more matrices like Beta.
What if we get caught, though?
You don't have to go.
I think I at least owe it to Beta to help him learn more about himself.
Well, as long as you don't get us killed.
Abandoned facility? That's a place where trouble happens.
We're not too far off from the finale, only a few more episodes to go.
Now, if you enjoyed today's episode and want to see more, tune in next week at TCWeekly.org.
You'll find us on all the important social medias, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook.
And we're your hosts, Drayton.
I'm Jack.
See you next week.
And don't forget to vote.